Recently I had this conversation with my friend and it got me thinking about, the roles in our lives and how maybe everything doesn't have to be so bad and we can always find something good in our life, even though it doesn't seem like it.
So there is the thing I wanted to talk about today. There was a conversation between me and my friend said that she was having bad time and a couple of things just doing bad in her life. And then she asked me how I'm doing, and immediately I started to find things that are bad in my life and started to focus on the bad that is happening in my life and just searching for it so that I can tell her that there is this and this is bad in my life. And suddenly I just stopped and I just didn't understand what just happened in my mind. It was just interesting to observe, but it was really also scary for me because I didn't understand what I was thinking, because I'm really happy in my life, and yes, there are some things that I'm not comfortable in or satisfied with, but it's not what I'm focusing on. I'm focusing on the good. So now I saw the big difference between the life that I used to live and the life that I'm living now, because I know that the first reaction that I had, that I started to search for the bad circumstances that I have in my life, that was the previous role that I have in my life. It was the victim. I'm starting to recognize it back, in this example. And of course I listened to my friend. I tried to cheer her up, and then I told her that I'm doing well. I actually am happy in my life. And then I just felt really good, because if I stayed in this talking about the bad stuff, instead of that I'm trying to find some hope in whatever situation there is, because what else I can do? It doesn't help when I just focus on the bad and the bad situation and the bad feeling that I'm having. It's much better to try to focus, how am I going to get out of this? How am I going to solve the situation? I know that sometimes it is necessary to really go through the feeling of feeling bad and just even cry or be angry, or this is the emotions we have. But I just try to not stay in this for a long time, because it's not good for me, and it keeps me staying on the same spot and don't move in my life anywhere. So I try to search for solutions in my problems, and I try to try, and if it doesn't work out, I try something else. After this conversation I realized that I used to be in the situation where I was stuck in feeling bad, and there wasn't any solution, and I was really the victim of all. And now I somehow, and I really don't know how, maybe that I slowly started to search for solutions, and maybe this is how I pivoted in my life to this state where I know that I'm trying to focus, and I consciously am focusing on the good in the life, the smile and see miracles in every day. It's just what I do now. It's I'm trying, even though the situation looks really bad, regardless I try to see the good in everything, try to see the opportunity instead of the problem and the stuckness. So that's the little story time here from this day, and okay, see you guys next time. Bye.